and welcome. I'm Ankit Tuteja and you are watching Tech It Out. This week, we tell you about rural women in India who are set for career as drone pilots. Find out about some exciting innovations showcased at the Mobile World Congress 2024. And we celebrate women inventors who have created some revolutionary technologies. Let's get started. It has been observed that in India, rural women often face limited work opportunities and financial constraints. But this new initiative introduced by the Indian government could turn things around. I'm talking about the Drone Didi scheme. It presents a great opportunity for rural women to acquire new skills, break barriers, and achieve financial independence. Here is more.
Drones are fueling the dreams of rural women in India. Look at them. These women from different towns and villages are undergoing training to become drone pilots. The training is happening under a program launched by the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Called Namo Drone Didi Yojana or Prime Minister's Drone Didi scheme, the initiative is broadly aimed at empowering rural women in India and revolutionizing agricultural practices. These women are being trained by the Indian Farmers Fertilizer Cooperative Limited, the largest manufacturer of chemical fertilizers in the country, in collaboration with Gurugram-based Drone Destination, a DGCA-authorized remote pilot training organization. WION meets a bunch of such women during a training period.
और यहाँ बिलासपुर में आए और यहाँ पर हमें टीचर के द्वारा पढ़ाया गया और समझाया गया ऑफलाइन भी ऑनलाइन भी और हमें टेस्ट क्लियर किया. फिर हमें कंप्यूटर पर एंगल बनाना सिखाया गया और फिर हमें गोलदारे के रूप में भी सिखाया गया और हमें आज जो सिखाया है उतना हम प्रैक्टिकल करके दिखा भी सकते हैं.
Their selection process is based on interviews in which they are tested for basic knowledge regarding farming.
So the job of selecting these women essentially comes through these government schemes, and once they identify these women, they send these nominations to us. We're then given a list of course, and at different locations of ours, these women come and train. They stay with us for 15 days, which is a composition of the certified training and then also the product training, including the agriculture drone.
The Drone Didi scheme aims to modernize agricultural practices and improve productivity by placing new age technology in the hands of rural women. Once trained, they'll be able to operate high-tech drones to spray fertilizers and pesticides in agricultural fields. Apart from empowering women in rural areas, this initiative is also helping reduce labor costs and save time and water.
जो गांव में हम स्प्रे करवाते हैं तो एक किसान से हजार रुपये लिए जाता है और अगर हमारी ये ड्रोन मिल जाएगा और हमारी दीदियों को सबको फायदा होगा और हमारे बच्चों को भी आगे कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा.
Agricultural drones don't just offer a cost and time-efficient alternative to the manual spraying of chemicals. They also provide insights into crop health, soil conditions, and pest infestations. By harnessing the power of drones, these women can monitor crops with unprecedented precision, detect crop diseases early, and optimize irrigation practices. These skills will help them spearhead the new agricultural revolution. As drone pilots, these women are also breaking barriers and challenging stereotypes.
जैसे बोलते हैं कि ड्रोन तो जेंट्स ही चला सकता है, हम लेडीजें नहीं चला सकती हैं. तो फिर हमने घर वालों से बात की. फिर हमें सोचा कि मतलब चलो कुछ मौका मिल रहा है आगे से, हमारे पास कॉल आया है तो कुछ करने का अच्छा तरीका है. तो फिर हम घर वालों से बात करके यहाँ पे हम 25 तारीख को आ गए थे. फिर हमारी ऑनलाइन क्लास हुई, ऑफलाइन क्लासेस हुई हैं, फिर हमारे टेस्ट भी हुए हैं. फिर हमने देखा कि मतलब ड्रोन है कि जो जेंट्स कर सकता है वो लेडीज़ नहीं कर सकती है. अब हमें मौका मिला लाइफ में कुछ आगे करने का, जेंट्स को दिखाने की मतलब लेडीज़ भी कुछ कर सकती है.
Their interest in learning drone technology is promising transformative results.
घर में हम रहते थे तो बस खाना बनाना है, खाना बच्चों को स्कूल पहुंचाना है, लेकिन हम लोग यहाँ आए हैं मैम तो हमको ऑनलाइन क्लासें मिली, ऑफलाइन क्लासें मिली, ऐसे कंधों में रख के स्प्रे किया जाता था, लेकिन अब महिलाओं के माध्यम से स्प्रे किया जाएगा ड्रोन के माध्यम से, तो कम समय में भी अधिक काम हो सकेगा।
Through comprehensive training programs, these women are mastering the intricacies of drone operation. They can not just fly, but repair them as well. We think it's a great way of harnessing technological innovation to empower rural women.
Let's look at some futuristic technologies and interesting innovations that caught our attention at the world's largest mobile technology show, MWC 2024.
The world's biggest mobile event, Mobile World Congress 2024, recently got over. As expected, a lot of new mobile innovations were showcased by technology companies at the event. On Tech It Out, we get you the biggest trends that dominated the mega show. This is Motorola and Lenovo's adaptive display concept mobile phone. It is so flexible that you could wrap it around your wrist. In other words, it can be placed on a wrist as a bracelet, keeping all phone options active. The phone can also be bent and adjusted into a self-standing position. It's just one of the weird and wacky mobile phone ideas floated by the mobile phone industry at the tech show. Brands are trying to find unique ways to stand out from the crowd. Chinese manufacturer Lenovo presented a prototype of a laptop with a 17.3-inch transparent glass screen. It offers a completely borderless and see-through display experience. The screen's transparency can be adjusted so that not everyone who passes by can always see what you are doing. Instead of a traditional keyboard, it has a touch surface where keys can be projected, or you can use a special pen to draw on the screen. The company has not announced a release date for the product. Can you imagine controlling your car remotely just by looking at your phone screen? Well, a new game-changing technology is making it possible. Chinese tech giant Honor has unveiled its latest smartphone. It's called the Magic 6 Pro. But it's not your ordinary smartphone. It comes with an experimental eye-tracking AI function. What does it do? The feature enables users to remotely open and move their car just by looking at their smartphone display. Believe it or not, that's true. It demonstrates how the new technology can be used to start, drive, reverse, or stop the car. The real use of this technology is to have another way for users to interact with the phone. So, if you don't want to touch the screen for any reason, let's say you've got dirty hands, then by looking at the screen, you can interact with the phone in a new way. It seems companies are racing to launch eye-catching AI innovations to boost a sluggish smartphone market. Smartphones today typically use apps for everything, from messaging and social media to video games and banking. Deutsche Telekom has a different plan. At MWC 2024, it showcased a futuristic smartphone concept that relies on artificial intelligence rather than apps to handle users' specific needs.
Book me a flight from Barcelona to Frankfurt for Thursday for 2 people.
Instead of using apps, the phone simply has conversations with the user and books them the flights and hotels they need. Makes videos of their recorded memories or gives them recommendations for places they want to visit. Technology and telecom companies launched new products and concepts at the annual Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, hoping the buzz around AI would boost business prospects. Many experts, however, say the technology can raise legal and ethical concerns.
It's time for a gadget review. This is the OnePlus 12R. The phone has a design language similar to that of the OnePlus 12. While its lightweight makes it comfortable to operate the phone for long hours, the glossy back might sometimes feel slippery. The OnePlus 12R features a 6.7-inch screen. The bright display offers great visibility in most conditions. The 120Hz refresh rate makes the overall experience smooth. Some of you may not like the camera bump on the OnePlus 12R. We find it attractive. The rear camera comes with 3 lenses. I'm satisfied with its color reproduction and level of detailing. Photos captured in low light conditions are also decent. We, however, find the macro mode average. Multitasking on the phone is effortless. We did not face heating issues with the phone during the review period. The 12R includes a 5500 mAh battery, the largest battery ever seen in a OnePlus phone. It takes just 30 minutes for the OnePlus 12R to charge from 0 to 100%. The OnePlus 12R comes in 2 configurations, 8GB of RAM with 128GB of storage and 16GB of RAM with 256GB of storage. Prices for the phone start at 39,999 Indian rupees, which is roughly $482. All in all, the OnePlus 12R is one of the great phones that you can buy under 40,000 Indian rupees. Indian startups are pushing boundaries and creating waves globally. Quos, which has modularity as a critical element in its vehicle designs, is one of them. We get you more details about it in this report.
The use of scooters to deliver goods is common. Riders use them to deliver food, documents, gifts, or other parcels. But these scooters prove to be challenging for riders in certain situations. Let's say when they have a lot of goods to carry. Safety could be another concern on certain routes. Quos, an innovator in transportation solutions, seems to have a solution to these problems. It has come with an innovative electric cargo vehicle called the Quos F9.
The inspiration has been the people and the difficulties that they typically face on a day-to-day lives. Everybody wants to use a two-wheeler for more, right? Doing more. And they're limited by the space that is designed. The objective over here is to reimagine the way a cargo vehicle should be designed.
While the vehicle may appear to have a distinctive design, but is it good enough? Most importantly, how well will it deliver in the real world?
So first feature is whether you are with load or without load, the vehicle remains stable. Second key feature is that you do not require any learning curve. You just have to sit on the vehicle and start riding it. The vehicle architecture allows you to be stable within less than 5 kilometers time frame. Third interesting point is that you become so much efficient just because that you are not required to carry any load on your backpacks. So you become so much efficient with the work. We have seen remarkable improvements in terms of the uptime of the person who is actually working on the field.
Its modular design also allows for customization, including refrigeration options for specific cargo needs. It marks a significant step in Quos' commitment to sustainable solutions in urban logistics.
So the vehicle it has got about 150 kilometers of range, real world, and it's not standard testing. So if you are hauling, let's say 100 kgs of load, you can go 150 kilometers. Secondly, the top speed is 80 kilometers per hour.
With this scooter, the Indian startup aims to cater to unique logistical needs and address a critical gap in the logistics sector. Alok Das also shares with us the launch plans and pricing of the electric cargo vehicle.
It will be priced on par with a regular performance electric scooters. It will be priced north of 1.5 lakhs. Within the next 6 months, the deliveries will start.
The firm, which is part of Dassault Systems' startup program, is harnessing the power of advanced technology to revolutionize the industry. It remains to be seen if the Quos F9 emerges as a game changer in global logistics operations, especially in regions that are reliant on scooters, motorcycles, and e-bikes.
Many female scientists, engineers, and leaders have made major breakthroughs to the field of science and technology. Let me tell you, some of the key technologies that you use almost daily have been invented by women. With International Women's Day approaching, here is a reminder of the many contributions women have made over the years.
There are many women who have made significant contributions to the field of technology. They have invented various important technologies that we rely on today. But sadly, women are still underrepresented in tech. As Women's Day is approaching, we tell you about some interesting inventions created by women over the years. There are a few surprises as well. Can you do without a heater in your car during winter? You know that you can't. And for that, you can thank mechanical engineer Margaret Wilcox, who invented the first ever car heater. In 1893, Margaret Wilcox patented the design for the very first car heater. What's even more interesting, she did it in an era where being a mechanical engineer was a rarity, and it was even more difficult for a woman. And it's not just the heater in your car. The wiper to clear off the windshield was also the brainchild of a woman. It was at the beginning of the 20th century when Mary Anderson discovered that people had to stop their cars and get out of them to clear snow and ice off windshields. American inventor Mary Anderson is popularly known for devising the first operational windscreen wiper in 1903. This innovation has an interesting history. Josephine Garris Cochran was not pleased after her servants carelessly chipped some of the dishes. She decided to have a machine that could do the dishes faster than her servants, and too without damaging them. When she couldn't find one, she built one herself. Josephine Cochran invented the first practical dishwasher and formed the Garris Cochran Dishwashing Company to manufacture and market it. Home security devices come in really handy when you are away. They let you remotely monitor your house. But did you know that the first home security system was developed by a woman? African-American inventor Marie Van Britten Brown realized that law enforcement officers in her neighborhood were slow in responding to calls. So she found her own way to ensure safety. Her invention paved the way for modern home security systems that we use today. Wi-Fi is one thing that most of us can't live without. Be it airports or cafes, the first thing that many of us look for is access to Wi-Fi. But who invented it? Meet Hedy Lamarr. She invented what eventually became the precursor to many wireless technologies such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS. These popular wireless technologies are now used by billions of people around the world. Women inventors have played a vital role in the world of innovation. Truly, we need more women leaders in tech.
Well, that's all we have for you in this episode of Tech It Out. We will continue to bring you exciting inventions and updates on the latest gadgets. I will be back soon. Until then, keep watching WION World as One. And yes, don't forget to follow us on social media. For now, it's me, Ankit Tuteja, signing off.